Another question I got, things I have gained. Um, I've gained easier movement, and the most important thing I've gained, I think, is more faith in my ability to be the final say in what happens to my body. We can look at statistics all day long about weight loss and weight loss surgery and is it lasting and are you going to lose enough, and um, but the fact is that statistics, none of that has the final say. No study, no doctor, nobody has the final say in what happens to my body except me. Body autonomy, imagine that. And I've been taking on board other people's opinions about my body, other people's thoughts, other people's feelings, without even really realizing it my whole life. And I'm now starting to realize that it's my body and it's my say what does or does not happen to it, and that's very empowering. So that's something that I've gained. Okay. Next question was, were you doing low carb before? If not, how difficult has the transition been? Actually, hubby and I have been doing low carb for quite some time now, like even before surgery, so the transition was very easy. In fact, there is a low carb broccoli cheese soup from Peace, Love, and Low Carb in the crock pot right now. Can't wait. Let's see. Do you ever feel that your day revolves around getting enough nutrients, vitamins, etc.? Absolutely, I have days like that. The good news is, as I go on, they get fewer and more far between. I don't have to constantly focus on it. I can sort of sit there and drink, like I know I have to. The way that I do it is I take my time drinking a bottle of water. When I'm done with that bottle of water, I wait a period of time, I eat something, I eat a meal. Then I drink another bottle of water, I take my time doing that, I wait a little while, I eat another meal. I just do that all day until I've had four bottles of water and 4 meals. And that works really well for me. And so I've gotten to the point where it's more or less unconscious. Eating is not such a struggle. I am able to eat about a half a cup without feeling nauseated usually. Sometimes if it's a really dense protein like ground beef, I'll feel a little nauseated towards the end, but it passes. And yeah, yeah. I'm going to say more about what I eat in a second because that's another question. Anyway, are there any drawbacks or things you wish you had been aware of before? I'm not quite sure if this person is talking about surgery specifically or about drawbacks to losing this much weight. The only drawback I found to losing this much weight really so far is that none of my clothes fit anymore. I have like a few dresses that I can still wear, but most of them, even though they're super stretchy, and so most of them have lasted 200 pounds, like the last 200 pounds, which is amazing. Some of them have gotten so long now. Like they still fit width-wise, but they're so long that I can't wear them. So, drawbacks to surgery. There are certainly difficult aspects of surgery for sure. Like I said, my reflux is somewhat better, as is the nausea that comes with it. Haven't had any vomiting for a while. There's a bit of hair loss, which you might be able to see. I'm not going to tilt my head down any more than I already have, so you can see it in more detail because I'm not that nice. And mine is actually compounded by a medication that I'm on as well that causes hair loss as well, so I kind of have a double whammy going on. But I'm very lucky in that even though I have super fine hair, I have a lot of it. So, I mean, it's not awful. It's not the best, but it's not awful. And it'll stop. In a few months, it'll all be a distant memory, I hope. So it's supposed to be. So looking forward to that. Let's see. Oh, and I really like expected that the surgery wouldn't be easy. and there would be side effects. And I was willing to accept them in order to better my health in general. I mean, my health is my primary focus right now, and I wouldn't have let these side effects stop me, even if I knew about them in advance. And I don't regret it. I absolutely do it all over again in a heartbeat. So, next question: what has been the most surprising part of your journey so far? I want to say that there really weren't that many surprises for me. I did months of research before the surgery, so both like medical journals, different websites, talking to other people who had the surgery, YouTube, Facebook groups, like so much research. But if I had to say, I had to pick one surprising thing, um, it would probably be my complete inability to look at my own body and see the change, the like tremendous change that has happened. I mean, people always say, "Oh, I still see myself as the same size person I was before," and I always thought, "Yeah, right." And like I rolled my eyes to those people because I'm like, "How can you not see that you've lost that much weight? Like, how isn't that glaringly obvious?" But the fact is that for me, it's really not. I mean, like I was talking about with gradual changes to fitness before, these gradual changes to my looks, to my body, have really, like, I really can't always see them. I can see certain things. I have. Do I really want to say this publicly? I have a little bit of loose skin starting to show on my bust, which I'm not happy about. But you can't see it like day to day, obviously. Like nobody will ever see it except me and my husband. So it's not that big a deal. But that's really the only thing that I can physically look at my body and go, oh, that's different, like that and the shape of my posterior, which I also noticed some time ago. But everything else looks more or less the same. And it's not until I put together comparison pics where I do like 2 or more recently 3 different pictures in a row, which I posted on Facebook and a few other places, Tumblr. 3 different pictures showing the progress, right? And even then, I examine them really closely because it's important to me that, like, I'm still concerned that maybe we didn't get the like perspective quite right. Like maybe when my husband took the picture, he was standing too far back. Like I can't possibly be that much smaller. Like the change can't possibly be that drastic. That's just not possible that my body has changed that much. I can't be that small relative to what I used to be. I still feel like the same person, you know? So I still am the same person. But yes, when I look at those pictures, I have to go, oh, well, I really do. Yeah, I really do have a smaller body. Okay, sorry for the crazy relocation. That probably is going to look really weird in the video, but I've relocated myself since I made the original part of this video. So this is the end of video 3. There's going to be one more video, one more Q&A video where I'm going to talk to you about what do I wish that other people knew or understood about this process. And then what am I eating now? What am I drinking now? What are my exercise goals? So yeah, so I will address that. That will be the last video. If you watched that one and you've seen all 4, I'll be very impressed with you. Well, all 4 plus my update from today. So if you have time for that, you're amazing. So anyhow, hopefully you'll watch it and I'll talk to you then. Bye.